4 characters may have leaked for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and I want to talk about their chances. Block content. What's happening, my Block buddies, and welcome to a brand new episode of Blocked Content. My name is Callum, and this is going to be your content for today. Well, it's been a little while since this leak popped up, right? This sort of eShop kind of leak that talks about 4 characters that we haven't heard about yet, and their stages for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. If you don't want to get spoiled, there's a lot of other great content on Blocked Content, so have fun there. But if you are all in on these leaks and the speculation, the rumors, then you are right at home. So you guys know that there is a giveaway. If for those of you who like that, we are giving away a Piranha Plant plushie. Remember to like this video, subscribe to Block Content, and comment down below to enter for the giveaway. We give it away at 50k subscribers. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. It's really interesting to see these characters pop up, right? Because there are a lot of strange choices within the characters that pop up in this league. The first one is Chrono, of course, from Chrono Trigger, and I always believed that this character had a big chance in Super Smash Bros., but I just never thought that it would go this far, right? I thought that maybe during the Brawl days it sort of made sense. During Melee, it could have made sense to, throw in an SNES character, but right now it just feels really weird timing to have that character included in Super Smash Bros. If you think about these types of characters, we would much rather go for something like a Dragon Quest type of character these days, right? I mean, that's just the most logical choice to make within the toolbox that you have available for you. So Chrono, even though it is a loved character by so many and the games are so incredibly well made, I mean, Chrono Trigger for the Super Nintendo was just a breath of fresh air. The graphics were actually really good, the system was great, and basically just the party members, they all had such unique chemistry and charm to them that I could definitely see something like a Shulk Final Smash happening the same for Chrono with all his party members. I think that would be really cool. Having that universe introduced in Smash Brothers might open up a whole can of worms for a lot of cool possibilities in terms of the stage and the items and stuff like that. So I definitely feel like Chrono is a great choice. Like, if this happened, it would be really fun to kind of mess around with, because this character has a lot more than just sword moves. You could really just see like, oh, he's kind of a cross between Goku in design and kind of like Trunks, future Trunks with the sword. I don't really feel like it's that way at all. If you've played the games, you know that Chrono has a lot of other powers that could really fit in well with a Smash Brothers game, and there have been a lot of fan games that have also included Chrono that really feel like the character has already been there for the longest time. So his design to me, wouldn't appeal to the broader audience of Super Smash Brothers. They know the most basic types of characters and they haven't gone as far back. Even Mr. Game & Watch would probably be known as the Smash Brothers guy or something like that, So in terms of that, I think that Chrono is pretty much a deep cut. Even characters like Simon Belmont, they are of course very well established, and Chrono might have just been a little bit too obscure for Smash Brothers to pick up on, especially the choice is up to the third party. Then I don't think that Chrono will make it. So I'm not really refuting the entire leak to say the entire thing is wrong because Chrono, because this entire thing could be right. It's easily fakeable, this screenshot, put it on a TV, but it also kind of feels like, oh yeah, these are choices that feel doable. Like, these companies would probably play ball with these characters. I think that it is somewhat possible. Is it the optimal, outcome for fans of Smash Brothers? No, I don't think so. I think that it misses the mark on a couple of things. If you look at a character like Cuphead, which is the next on the line, I feel like that character is great and would, fit in well with the tone of Smash Brothers. I feel the character is fun, but I also think that Cuphead is not a character that I don't want to say deserves to be in Smash Brothers, but I feel like Cuphead is sort of a parody kind of character, right? Cuphead is evoking this old kind of Steamboat Willie Disney Mickey Mouse kind of vibe to it, which I think is great. You know, old Walt Disney is such a great aesthetic that I feel belongs to be in, you know, a game that's about crossovers. It's just a very unique kind of thing. If you think about Kingdom Hearts, they always kind of introduce these tiny Steamboat Willie elements to them. Even had Sora and the gang go into the Steamboat Willie world and, you know, transform a little bit into that era of Mickey Mouse kind of animation, which I thought was great. Even though it was still 3D, it had the piano music and everything. I feel like what would be great if Mickey Mouse would enter the fray instead of a character that is copying basically the Mickey Mouse thing. It's weird to say that Mickey Mouse deserves to be in Smash Brothers, but I feel like if you think about it, and Mickey Mouse is this character that of course appears in Kingdom Hearts, then I feel completely obliged to actually throw him in the hat too, because I feel like Mickey Mouse is the character that Cuphead is trying to emulate. And even though Cuphead is a video game character that always goes first with Sakurai, I feel like there are so many other things to consider here. And if we are doing the Microsoft thing, then I would much rather have a Banjo and Kazooie like a whole lot of other you guys, and maybe even Master Chief. I was talking to a friend the other day and, you know, talking about Master Chief, and you know, they said, you know, I haven't really played all that much Halo, so I don't really know if Master Chief would fit. You know, is it like a very violent game? And the truth is, Master Chief, yes, Halo is a franchise that is, you know, M-rated, that has blood, that has violence in it, but so is Snake, you know, and they managed to tone Snake down. I feel like for Master Chief, it's going to be an even easier bet. So, you know, for a character like Cuphead to jump in from sort of like a Microsoft kind of realm, I feel like Master Chief would fit a lot better because Master Chief has all these abilities, these alien-like weapons, you know, the Covenant weapons like a needler that, you know, shoots out these pink little needles that explode later, and the plasma grenades that kind of stick on your face and explode like a gooey bomb. It just makes too much sense to have all this fun stuff happening within that character and within so many weapons that it could use to go for something other. And that also brings me to a character called Marine in this league, which a lot of you guys know as the Doom guy, or, you know, officially I think it's known as the Doom Slayer. So a lot of people kind of doubted this leak because Marine is what the character is called here, but it's most commonly known as either Doom Guy or Doom Slayer. So not having that name Doom included in the character could not benefit for the IP. I think that if you called it, you know, Doom Marine or something like that, it would be more easily recognizable, and right now it would just feel like generic Marine from what? Is this like a Metroid, like a side character? For people that don't know. So I don't really feel like this character has a big chance in Smash Brothers. For me personally, I feel like if you are going to go down that route, it would probably evoke the very classic Doom feeling. Because they are, you know, Smash Brothers likes to go back to characters' roots and kind of depict them in a way that they were before they got mega hyper famous. You know, like Simon Belmont doesn't appear in his old, you know, Konami kind of style, but he appears in the like classic sprite, same as Mega Man. So Marine, I don't really know if that's at all possible. You know, if this leak is real, I'm really curious to see what the moveset will be, especially how graphic the character will be, and how, you know, because we have these very graphic animations in Smash Brothers now. You know, King K. Rool kind of scrapes characters along the ground with their heads, and Ridley does the same kind of thing, and we have Snake in there with grenades, we have Bayonetta in there with guns. So the things that we thought back in Melee, like, oh, Smash Brothers is never going to do that kind of stuff, they are actually pretty much doing now. So of course there is a lot possible. You could do the Doom Guy, the Marine, pretty well. You could actually incorporate it in Smash Brothers style pretty well, because Sakurai has done the unthinkable with a lot of characters. Just think about Piranha Plant, right? That is just the weirdest case of, oh, this is possible. That's awesome. So to me, yeah, that is definitely a possibility, but not something that I see happening. And then Jibanyan, this is a character that I feel might not be popular enough to be in Smash Brothers. I know there are a lot of people who love Yokai Watch, and it's, you know, the younger generation, the generation that did not grow up with Pokemon when they were young, or, you know, grow up with Pokemon and Yokai Watch. but it's especially, young people that just basically really love this franchise. And I feel like Jibanyan would be a character that has a lot of great charm, comedy to it. There are a lot of moves that make sense here, the Paws of Fury, all those kinds of wacky fun. The music of the franchise would fit very well with Smash Brothers because it's so energetic and it's so fun. So I want to see if they include the character, how far they are going to go with this. But I feel like it might just not be popular enough to be in Smash Brothers. It's also not really a first party kind of thing, so that makes every character in this roster be sort of third party character. I was guessing that it's going to go that way, just because we have Joker announced now, and we got Piranha Plant before Joker, and that wasn't a character that's going to appear in the fighter pack. So it really feels like Sakurai has, doing these big announcements for characters because they are third-party characters, and it took a lot of effort to actually achieve these characters in Smash Brothers and get the rights to them and convince the developers that it should be in Smash Brothers in the way that it will be in Smash Brothers. So that's like Joker, Chrono, Cuphead, Marine, and Jibanyan for you guys. Really, really curious to hear what character you guys think will be the most awesome in Smash Brothers. Like, which one of these 5 do you think will be the most fun to play as if they happen in Smash Brothers? My bet's gonna be on Cuphead. If I look at these characters, that's the one that sticks out to me. Like, oh, I really want to see how that character looks in Smash. So let me know in the comments down below what your choice will be. And of course, you guys can donate to Patreon. It's been great the past couple of months seeing people, donate to Patreon and become a part of the blocked content world. So you can get videos early, get personal Skype calls with me, which I've enjoyed so much, and just get exclusive content that you won't get anywhere else. So a big thank you to everybody who's supporting on Patreon, because you're making it possible for us to do these videos daily and do live streams with you guys. So remember, if you aren't a member yet of the Blocked Content family, don't worry, it's not too late. Click the subscribe button, the big red button right there, and all the news and fun you care about will be delivered daily to you. There's also this notification button, the bell, so if you ring that bell, if you click the bell, then it'll probably mean that you get notifications on your phone or something to tell you that a new video is dropped from Blocked Content, which, will probably maybe even be a premiere, and I'll be there to talk with you guys live about the episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys around the corner. I'll see you tomorrow, because there's always more Blocked Content. See you guys later.